Hola, 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 beautiful people. Hey guys, how are you guys today? Yes. Oh, I'm playing around with my table now. Yeah. All right. Oh, hi guys. All right. Let me share with you certain things over here. Yes, because of the overwhelming questions that I've been receiving from majority of my clients' children, from those people who actually called me pertaining to the purchasing a house direct from HDB. Okay, purchasing a house from HDB. One moment, please help me. Please help me to like and share, like and share. Yeah. How do you like and share? You just share and then you go to right post here and then you post. Ah, okay. Okay, guys, I have been quite some time. I am now in StreamYard. It's been quite some time that I have not been into the StreamYard. So, because it's testing, right? It seems that whatever my title is totally different. But bear with me, bear with me. But the content here are still valid. Still valid. Okay. Okay, mana? Share. All right, guys. Okay. I'm going to look it from here. Okay. Okay, cool. So, buying property in Singapore. Okay, this is the episode one which I'll be covering. So, the one below here is my number 94512090. Okay, this will appear both in the Facebook and also in both my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and also my uh, property, my business page, and as well in YouTube. Okay. Okay, love my videos, Rian. Thank you, Sandy Saprimo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for loving my videos. Okay, right. Okay, so buying property in Singapore. Who are the ones that can buy property in Singapore? Okay, there are Singaporeans. Singaporeans, you can buy property in Singapore. You can buy EC lah, you can buy HDB, you can buy private, you can buy landed. Private, as I mentioned, is private, both condo and also landed. Yeah. What about foreigners? Foreigners, yes, foreigners can only buy EC above 10 years old because that is where the bar period is over for EC. What is EC? EC is the executive condo. Yeah, executive condo, they are usually bigger in sizes, and EC are the ones initially sparked by HDB. So for the first 5 years of EC, it means that it belongs to HDB. That's why foreigners cannot buy, right? But after 10 years, then foreigners mean non-PR, can buy the EC. We have quite a number of ECs in Singapore. Okay, you can also buy private, which are condos, which are on private land. They're usually coming like condominiums, right? Private condominiums with swimming pool and all the other facilities. For landed, you are not able to buy landed for foreigners. You can only buy those on the non-strata title lah. So but the best is you can only buy the private property, okay, like condos. Right. Right. What about the eligibility schemes? All right. So now I'll be covering about mainly for the Singaporeans, okay? Because today's episode, the first episode, I'll be covering about topics for Singaporeans who intend to buy the HDB, Housing Development Board. For all of you out there, HDB, it is Housing Development Board, okay, and it is in fact is a government subsidized flats. Oh, but not so cheap, Even though you ask, that means it should be very, very cheap. No, doesn't mean that it is very cheap, It can be expensive. It can cost about more than $500,000 also for the resale ones. Yeah. All right. So for the locals, for Singaporeans, if you would like to buy HDB or PR, okay, you have to ensure that you meet up the eligibility schemes. We have various eligibility schemes. HDB has various eligibility schemes. Okay, one of them would be the public scheme, meaning that husband and wife can buy. Yeah. All right. And then number two will be the fiancé scheme, meaning that if you're just engaged and you like to purchase a HDB, yes, you can buy. But after getting the keys to HDB, the HDB flat, okay, you must produce your marriage certificate, 3 months after you collect the keys, or else the house can kena tarik, okay, the HDB will repossess your house, okay. For non-citizen spouse scheme meaning that probably one of the party is a Singaporean, maybe husband is a Singaporean, the wife is a non-Singaporean but a PR. Okay, so this one you can also buy, right? For joint singles, okay, joint singles is another scheme where both party, each person must be minimum age of 35 years old. Okay, one A is 35, the other party is 36, 37, no problem. But if one A is 35, whereas the other party is 30 years old, okay, under joint single schemes, can they buy? No, cannot. Each party must at least be 35 years old. Okay. Right. So that is one. Right. And the final one will be the orphan scheme. Oh, so sad now because they lost their parents when they were still young. Okay. Orphans, orphans means parents, both parents has passed on. Okay. It doesn't mean that parents divorced. That is not considered as orphan. Right. Let me check the comments. Hi Kit Sar, hello. Thank you very much for saying hello to me, Kit Sar. Hi Shasha Chomel, salam Kak Rian, salam. You have a question, Shasha Chomel? Please bring in your questions. No problem at all. Okay. In the meantime, while you're bringing in your question, I will also continue, with my with this sharing. Okay. What about PR? Yes, PR. Yes, you can buy a HDB, but there must be two PR owners. One PR owners bobakai. Okay, so must be both owners, there must be two PR owners. If only one PR owner, you cannot buy a HDB. Let me try to adjust. Oh, salah. Let me try to adjust my table again. I'm playing around my table, so shook. Okay, right. So both PR owners, two of them are PR owners, then you can buy. However, you must ensure that you must be a PR 3 years after being a PR in Singapore. How do you check? Is from behind the IC. Yeah, from behind IC. It's stated there from the date of issue. Yeah, salah. Is that from the date of issue? Okay, 3 years from the date of issue, then you are able to buy a house from HDB. Okay, what to do when I have intention to buy HDB? Okay, you hang on, guys. Shasha just now mentioned she's interested. Okay, in my first purchase, this is from Shasha Chombi. If my first purchase a HDB resale flat, do I need to fork out for levy if I were to buy a BTO flat for my next purchase? All right, Shasha, this is a very interesting question. Number one, the question I need to know is that your first purchase of a HDB resale flat, do you obtain a grant from this flat, from purchase of this flat? Okay, grant, it could be near to parents grant, singles grant, marrieds grant, this kind of grant, or EHG, enhanced grant. So do you obtain this grant when you were to purchase this resale flat? If you do, then if you were to purchase another house, the next house, which is direct from HDB, yes, you will have to pay that word that we don't like to hear, that 4-letter word, L-E-V-Y, levy. You have to pay that. Okay, what is the levy that you have to pay? And this levy is payable in cash, in cash. So these levy are payable in cash. So with that, you have to pay the levy, and this levy, the price of levy that you have to pay will be based on the size of house that you purchased before, right? If it's 3-room flat, it will be 15,015. So 4-room flat will be different, 5-room flat will be higher. Okay, so I hope I answer your question, Shasha. Yes, you do, yeah. Okay, so if you do, then you purchase the next house, which is a house direct from HDB, you will have to pay a levy. You will not have to pay a levy if you purchase a resale flat. You don't have to pay levy. Okay. Hi, Shamizan Mimi. Hola, Shamizan Mimi. Sis Ria, my friend asking, if he has had bad CBS report, what is his chance to get HDB or bank loan? Oh, okay. This is a very good question, Shamizan Mimi. Okay, bad CBS report. CBS means Credit Bureau, Credit Bureau report. You know, each and individual of us will have a credit bureau report automatically. If we owe from the bank, then it will reflect in the credit bureau whether we are a good paymaster or a bad paymaster. Guys, I also have a bad credit report, you know. Why? Because that time I owe the bank $6, then I never pay. I didn't even know that I have that loan amount. Okay, anyway, right? So this is a lesson that we all have to learn. Keep in touch with whatever you owe. So that's why I don't have many credit cards. I only have one, which is one of the very good banks that I really love so much, OCBC. Okay, right. Shamizan's Mimi. Your friend has a bad CBS, bad credit report bureau, right? Okay. In order for him to get a loan from the bank, I shall tell you it's a bit of a no-no, okay? But however, from HDB, if this is going to be his second HDB loan, yes, chances of getting a HDB loan is also high, so shouldn't be a problem. But if it is going to be his third HDB loan, all right, by the way, in a lifetime, all Singaporeans are only entitled to 2 HDB loan in a lifetime. So if this is going to be your friend, Shamizan Mimi, if this is going to be your friend's third HDB loan, then he will have to appeal. Okay. I hope I answer your question. Shasha Chombi, how about sales of balance flat? If you are buying a sales of balance flat, you mean, do I need to fork off a little bit of to buy the BTO? Sales of balance flat is the same. As long sales as balance flat and BTO are the same. But what makes them different is that BTO units, the keys are readily available only after 3 to 5 years. Okay? Whereas for SBF, sales of balance flat, the keys are readily available or will be ready within 1 year. So this is the difference. So as long as you purchase a house direct from HDB, and you have taken a grant from HDB before, you sure will kena the levy. Okay? That 4-letter word one, not many people like. LEVY. Okay, I hope I answer your question. Shasha Chombi. Right, now I'm going back to my presentation. Okay? Okay, right. So as just now, as I've mentioned, that what to do when I have intention to buy a HDB, right? So these are the things that we need to do. Okay, for first-time buyers or even second-time buyers, you are selling your house and then you're buying another HDB flat. These are the things that you need to do, all right? Don't go shopping first and then turns out you don't have this. What are the things you need to do? Number 1, you got to apply for a loan. If you want to get a HDB loan, that means a HLE lah. Home loan eligibility. Okay, so this is what you have to apply. And for those of you who prefer to take a bank loan because of the lower interest rate, all right, then you apply with any banks like UOB lah, OCBC lah, DBS Standard Chartered lah, all these few banks or even some overseas banks, you can, right? You have to get the in principle approval. This is very important, because sometimes we might forget, that we become a guarantor to somebody, or in fact our credit, we thought we already clear, but turns out after clearing your credit, got no zero, no more bad debt, you are still in the black record for the next 6 years. So, and then you're not entitled for a bank loan. Okay. So be careful about this. Don't just go and book a house and assume you can get a loan. So this is the very first step that you must do. And what will happen if you are actually applying you didn't apply for a loan, then you book a house already. You pay one down payment of 1,000. Sekali you go for this in principle approval, you cannot get the loan. And then HDB, you cannot even get the loan. How? You have to waive that 1,000 goodbye. That $1,000 is gone. So save your money. Follow this one by one, step by step. Save your money. I know, get very excited, want to see house, cannot wait. Just immediately want to buy. Can't wait, my dream home. Correct. But follow these steps, then you'll be safe. Better be safe than sorry. That excitement come in later, okay? All right, by the way talking. Please help me to like and share, okay? Help me to like and share, right, guys? All right. Okay, right, guys. So, number 2, right? obtain HDB loan or from our IPA from the bank. Okay, and all right. In the meantime, Shelnas, whoever wants to ask questions, please bring in more questions. I don't find any questions very silly. No questions are silly. Okay, your questions help everyone here, including me, so I can understand better also. If I don't know how to answer your question, I will say I don't know lah. Okay. Okay, Shasha Kombi. Yes, Chombi. Chombi or Kombi? Chombi, right? Thank you, Kak, for info. It's my pleasure, babe. Thank you very much for asking the question. Shamizan Mimi. Going back to Shasha's question on levy. Paying levy need to be in cash only? Correct, Shamizan Mimi. When we have to pay a levy, it must be in cash. Pay levy using CPF can or not? If cash, duit monopoly, then I have. Very good question. Duit monopoly. Nasib baik you say duit monopoly, not duit the bakar-bakar. Okay. All right. Shamizan Mimi. There has been many cases that I've been handling so far, right? Even though they buy a house direct from HDB and they have to pay a levy of estimated 25, 30, 40, all right? However, I manage, yeah. It's been successful working with my partner, my buyer. We managed to, in fact, successfully incorporate the levy amount into the price of the house. So example, she buy this house, right, at about 300,000. Then she has to pay a levy of 25,000. Akka, I don't have the money. Then I sold their house. Yes, definitely true enough. That money that she would like to keep it for future, for renovation, right? So we managed to successfully appeal for the 25,000 of that levy to be incorporated into the price of the house. Okay, so all this, yes, can be done. I think I'm too short. So I will play around because I don't want my face to be covered by the wordings. Yeah. Okay, all right. Oh, so now it's better, right? Okay, so all these we can actually, that can be done to incorporate the cash component into the price of the house. So therefore, what is the purchase price of the house? 300 plus 25,000. So total 325,000. Wow, smart question are you, Shamiza Mimi, thank you very much for the question. I hope I have answered your question well. Oh, can understand. Thank you for explanation. You're the best, Sis Riyan. Semoga murah rezeki. Amin, amin, amin. Not only for me, for all those FBNs and YouTubians also who are watching this video, right? Right, guys, I'm going back. Okay. Oh, not going back, right? So, okay. All right. You have obtained HDB loan or IPA from the bank. Okay. See, I don't mind questions. Okay, for HDB loan, if you are applying, please copy this link. Yeah, sometimes I go into the website to search HDB, HLE application, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't seem to go into the correct link. So this is the link to cut short, right? So this will be the link that you can copy, you can click into for the application of your HDB loan. Okay, what do they usually ask for? Okay, documents also must be ready okay? But you can put it in draft and then after that you can also resend it again within that 7 days. So to ease your frustration level, all right? Make sure you save draft every time you key in the details, because sometimes it go wacko, then all those information you key in all gone. All right. So what are the documents required? Number one, okay, you will need to have your CPF contribution history for the past 15 months. Okay, past 15 months. Why do they need this? Because they need to see that, yes, you are employed and you are also having CPF contributions for at least for the past 15 months. So you consider as the steady group. Okay. Okay, if you have not been working, only started working, my tips is that apply for HDB loan only after you've been working for 3 to 4 months. Until you see that CPF contribution, you have CPF contribution for at least 3 months, then you apply for your loan. Or else boleh kena rejected, Okay, so play smart, okay? Play smart. Okay, and then next one, okay? So that is what they need, contribution history. They need your payslip also, okay? If you have children, occupiers under you, for that you are taking care of, okay, please submit all your children's details as well. Very important. If you don't want to put, maybe you have 6 children, but then you only want to put 3 so you can get higher loan. If they find out, I tell you, they can immediately burst the loan. Don't give you the loan at all. Or maybe they have given you the loan, and then along the way, then you're already buying a house, then they realize, hey, you never declare another 2 more children. So sorry, we take back the loan. That's it. Okay, so guys, be as truthful as possible. Declare, okay, declare. All right, so this is what you have to do. All right, once you already done this. Also for the bank loan, those people who are taking bank loan, please ensure you get the IPA, in principle approval. Okay, very important. Okay, from then, for those either who's taking the HDB loan or the bank loan, whether you're Singaporean or you're the PRs that are buying, please do this. Submit intent to buy. Important. You know why? Because from submitting intent to buy, you will know how much grant you are entitled to. What are the grants that you are entitled to? So from there, you can calculate. Okay, but the EHG, the enhanced grant, if you've been working for the past 12 months, right, you are entitled to EHG. But the EHG will not be reflected in here. Because there are a number of terms and conditions whether you are eligible for the EHG. But like merit grant singles grant all that will appear. And the proximity grant also will appear in the buyer intent to buy. So that's why I feel this is very good law. Okay, it's best to do that. Okay. By the way, there is maximum 4 owners. Okay, 4 owners. If you are buying a house, in total you got 6 people that want to contribute. Wow, so good. I'm so sorry. You can only have 4 owners for a HDB house. Okay, 4 owners. And what does owner mean? This is sometimes people think, then I got 5 children, then how come? Then cannot. Owner means if as long as you use CPF for that house, you are the owner. Okay, like your children, all those are occupier. So the children all don't pakai lah. Only owners are the owners of the house. Ensure sometimes can miss out, can make mistake, where husband is owner, then the wife not owner. Then after few years, then find out, then kalam kabut already. Okay, so owners are the ones who use their CPF to pay. And owners' name are the one also will appear to be taking the loan. All right, so these are owners. So maximum 4 owners. Right, next. And also remember, for those who are taking the bank loan, right, there will be your down payment, you must have 5% in cash. So example, if you buy a house which is 500,000, so 5% is 25,000. So this 25,000 must be used as a down payment in cash. When do you have to pay this? After you exercise the option. Okay. Since you're taking a private lawyer, those who take loan from bank must take a private lawyer, okay, for the purchase. Right, nearing to the completion, at least about 1 week before, then you have to issue out this 5% cash. Okay. So these are very important for you to know. Sometimes people say, no problem lah, just take bank loan because the interest is low. Correct lah, but you have the 5% or not? And now not all banks will give you 100,000 loan. Like OCBC, minimum loan that they will give it out to you is 200,000. For DBS, they give you 100,000. So you need only minimum maybe at about 130. Then you go to DBS. Okay. So this one I already mentioned just now. As long as you fully utilize your CPF, you are the owner, right? Okay, I repeat one. Okay, so all right, just now lah. As from the intent to buy, you have to submit as the sellers or buyers. Okay. So you take note of the ground you are entitled to. All right. So once your HLE is out or your IPA is out, your in principle approval is out, that's where you got to calculate your budget. Okay. So how to calculate budget? This is the way lah. Okay. You calculate. Okay, remember this. In your CPF, only your ordinary account will be able to be used for the purchase of your house. Akak, we also have special account, monies in our special account. Can we use that for purchase? No. You cannot use monies in special account for the first purchase of the house. But my mother, that time she used a special account to pay for the house, Yes, correct. But only once you already become the owner. And only when you have issues in paying for the house, right? Then, after through appeals, after through reviews from the CPF, then they will allow you to use your special account. Okay, anyway, this is the calculation, right? CPF in ordinary account plus your loan amount minus plus the grant and you are entitled to minus the stamp duty. That will be the estimated budget of house to purchase. Example, you have 100,000 in your ordinary account. Okay, then the loan amount you get is 300,000, already become 400,000. And then grant entitled, maybe the EHG and all that, plus anything altogether 470,000, because you're a virgin buyer, first time buying, okay? So altogether you have 470,000. So you don't think with this 470,000, you immediately buy a house at 470,000. Okay, danger. You must minus off a certain amount for stamp duty. Stamp duty, what is stamp duty? Stamp duty is the 3% minus 5,700, the calculation of the purchase price of the next house. All right, you can also Google under stamp duty, you can see. So you buy 500,000, how much is your stamp duty? You can know, all right? So all this. Don't forget, you think that you have all that 470,000, make it 460,000. Or you can choose a house 460,000, 460. Bear in mind, because the market trend right now is they have the cash over valuation. Right. So cash over valuation, meaning that if you purchase this house already at 470,000, yes, within my budget, correct. Then you go for the valuation. The valuation come out is only 450,000. What? So how much is the cash over valuation? 20,000. 470 minus 450. So 20,000 in cash. Akak, can I use this 20,000 using my CPF? Cannot. Then I don't have 20,000. Then how? This 20,000 you don't have, then you cannot proceed. Because this 20,000 is required to pay in cash before the completion of the house. So you need to have this 20,000 in cash. Okay, hang on guys, I got a query. Hey, hello, Gina Geeks. How are you? Salam. Thank you very much for saying salam to me. Hello, guys. The others who are looking into this video, this FB, please say hello to me. All right. Okay, so all these are pretty important for you to know. Okay, because of the cash over valuation. Right. 3 things. Now I'm going to wrap up this topic already. There's going to be the next topic will be on the timeline. I will tell you I will inform you what is the next topic. Okay. So, but whatever it is, there are 3 things you should have it in your mind when you're thinking of buying property. Guys, before this, help me to like and share, please. Like and share. You might be helping out a lot of soul out there, because one day I can receive about 10 callers, asking about this. And I'm doing these videos, I'm doing this FB as well because it's great request from one of my super, very good, delicious client. Because she says, Riyan, my son is buying a house. Can you please do something for him? Okay lah. So I'm doing it now. Okay, right. All right, so 3 things that you have to remember when you're buying a property. Number 1 is the immediate cost. All you have to calculate, don't agar ration, okay? Don't assume, okay? Assume means make an ass out of you and me. Don't assume because the one that get burned is you, okay? Number 1, your home loan. Just now I mentioned how much down payment you need to have, or maybe the COV also you must prepare, okay? And number 2 will be the future cost. Just now was immediate. Then the next one is future cost. Okay, what's your monthly installment plan? What's the monthly repayment? How much do you have to pay? Do you have to top up cash or not? That's also another thing. And then how long you will be servicing the home loan? 25 years, 20 years, 15 years. All this you must put into consideration, okay? All right? And then the other one is the hidden cost. Then do you need any extension or not? Not eyelash extension like my extension. No, it's the housing extension. Okay. And then renovation. How much does it take you? How much will it cost you? And then the moving, then buying furniture. All these are money, can cost you so much headache. Serious. Right? So all these costs you must bear in mind. All right. Okay. So guys, this is the first topic. All right, these are the things that you guys need to do. But if you have done this and you would like to know what is the second thing that you do, I got my HLE, then what next? That's all of her video. No, got some more, okay? Next topic will be on here for HDB home buyers. I'll be covering on HDB home buyers. Then later will be private home buyers, okay? For resale and also for the new construction one, okay? Right, so number 1, I will mention about the financial calculation. I will show you some real life financial calculation. Number 2, explain to you what are the grants you are entitled to. Okay, grants usually are meant for virgin buyers, not for the time who already buy second time or 3 times. Okay, 3, the rulings that will affect you. You heard of the remaining list? That ruling, very important. Okay, and number 4, buying by objectives. Don't just buy, cheap, then I buy. Then all these you don't know. After that, you want to sell, how? Okay. Also, I'll be talking about timeline and understanding the option to purchase. You must know what you sign. Don't just sign anyhow. Sometimes people just sign anyhow. Then turns out, alamak, like that. I don't know. And then, no, the word don't know is not admissible in court Okay, so we must know what are the things that we sign. So all these, I'll be doing it probably today. Today I'm very good mood because I want to play my desk. All right, so I will not forget or else I'll delay until next year. Then I haven't do. I pity all my clients' children who want to buy house. They're waiting for the next one. All right, guys. Remember this. Take charge, not chances. Thank you very much for attending this for my FB Live. And please send it over. Help me to like and share because I think it will benefit a lot of other people out there as well. All right. And also for those agents, RES agents who has just also graduated, this will be good as well. So you will know the flow. How are you going to help your future clients? Being an agent, responsibility on your shoulder, really, the finances and all that, all on your shoulder. Okay. So take charge and not chances. I'll see you again by this evening. Ciao for now. Remember this, each day and in every way, you get better and better. Be like a tree. Stretch as much as you can. All right, guys. Ciao for now. Love